Hi, and welcome to Campus Mortgage, the mortgage industry's leading provider of underwriting, processing, quality control, servicing, and closing training. Before we get started today, please take a moment to read Campus Mortgage's disclaimer and keep in mind the information contained in this video is time sensitive and subject to change without notice. So let's get started. Today we will be discussing part 3 of our 3-part video series, which will continue with Freddie Mac's student loan calculation updates. Just a quick refresher on the definition of a student loan. And a student loan is a type of loan that goes towards education expenses or any other type of expenses relating to the education, such as tuition or books and things like that. Okay, so let's start by looking at the contingent liabilities. Basically, what this is stating is that Freddie Mac has opened up their guidelines so that if the borrower can show proof that someone other than them, such as a parent, can take over that payment in the new guideline, the revised guideline. So, for instance, if the borrower can prove that the parent has paid for the last 12 months on a revolving account, installment account, a lease account, or even a mortgage account, that monthly payment will be dropped from the borrower's DTI calculation. So this is huge. Freddie is now opening up their guidelines to this. And I know as an underwriter, there are other lenders that currently have these guidelines in place, but for Freddie to jump on board and also be in line with them is great news. Contingent liabilities continued. I know I just said that if the borrower could prove that a mortgage, even on the credit report, has been paid for at least the last 12 months on time, that would be excluded from the borrower's DTI. So that's big. Just wanted to repeat that. And then in all cases, they are no longer requiring that the borrower be a cosigner or a grantor on any excluded debt. So that's very helpful for the borrower as well as us as underwriters. Okay, with this last slide, I wanted to give an example of what DTI is calculated like. I know I've mentioned throughout this video series the acronym DTI, and that is the meaning for debt to income, and that is huge with the loan approval process. So the lower the debt to income percentage, the more the borrower can get in a loan. So you'll see my example highlighted in blue down here, and it's fairly simple, but I did want to just give a small example. So if the borrower earned $4,000 per month and the borrower has a $300 car payment, a $600 student loan payment, $400 in minimum credit card payments, and a $200 personal loan payment, you add all of that together and you have $1,500. So you're going to take that $1,500 in liabilities and divide it with the income that they earn per month. And that's going to give you a DTI of 37.5%. However, with these new revised guidelines, you can get proof as an underwriter, and if you do get 12 months that the parent has been paying these student loans, you can essentially take out that $600 student loan payment. So if you take that additional, subtract that $600, it's going to lower your liabilities to $900. So that is going to lower your DTI by a lot. So that's going to open up the option for the borrower to afford a more expensive home. That concludes our part 3 of this 3-part video series. For more tips, videos, and for a full list of courses offered by Campus Mortgage, please visit our website at www.campusmortgage.org. Thank you, and as always, make it a great day.